Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Okay, so it's nice to have you in the class again, Sandy. How are you?
Fine, it's okay.
It's okay. That's great. Now this time, let us have our lesson. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes. Okay, that's great. Now this time, let me ask you, what are the things that you have learned from our previous lesson?
Uh, mm,
Um,
Let me check.
Okay, so anything that you can remember.
Mm, Actually, I don't remember.
Because we had our last
Mm,
class last week, right?
yes, last week.
Okay, so it's normal that someone can remember that one, but
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. So we had focused on a case study, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we have the case study of HCP.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have faced the communication breakdowns and solved them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you have successfully solved them. Now, this time, let us have the continuation of our case study.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you had a homework.
Yes.
So we have here, or you have identified the type of problems the consultant has figured out and the description of the problem. So first, let us start with the organization. So can you tell me what is the problem when it comes to the organization?
Um, According to the audio, the company has reorganization, but the staff doesn't think it's a good way,
Okay.
and the company didn't tell them why they want to reorganization.
Okay. So can you um present that answer by reading the description?
Okay, you mean the company say this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the company say reorganization will be more productive, but they don't tell the employees why. And the employee thinks it's a stupid idea. Employees don't trust the management anymore because the management don't listen to what employees want or need.
Exactly. Okay, so the description of the problem is that they say that the companies say that there should be a reorganization so that there will be an improvement when it comes to their employees, when it comes to the system of the employees. But they see that as a stupid idea, and
Mm-hmm.
with the result of that, employees don't trust the management anymore because, of course, they think that it will not work. That would be
Mm-hmm.
useless. Okay, so that is good. How about for the documents? What is the problem for the documents? Can you
Too
read?
many reports need to write. The employee thinks nobody reads the report because nobody gives any feedback to her. She said it's just a bit of red tape. And so many different kinds of schemes that it's hard to explain everything to customers. She thinks they need three basic and simple medical schemes.
Okay, so let me just correct this one first. So too many reports needs to be
Too many reports.
written.
Oh.
Okay, so instead of too many reports need to write, reports are things. They are not, or they are the ones that should be written. Reports cannot write. Okay, it should be the people who do the reports, not the reports who do the reports. Okay, so in this sentence, it should be too many report needs to be written. Okay, so it needs to be written by the people, of course, the employees. So instead of this one, let us have this one. Okay. Okay, so let's proceed. She thinks nobody reads the reports because nobody gives any feedback to her. She said it's just a bit of red tape. So many different kinds of schemes. So many different kinds of schemes that it's hard to explain everything. Okay, that makes it hard.
So many different kinds of skin that makes
it hard to explain everything to the customer. So she thinks they need 3 basic and simple medical schemes. Okay, so as of the documents, it simply say there are a lot of documents that should be finished. It seems like in every workload that they have a lot of documents to accomplish, to the point that it is just accomplished, but it is not being viewed by or reviewed by the higher employees that are in the company. So they say, so the speculation is it's just a red tape. And there are so many things that they have in the company that customers cannot get. Okay, so they do not, or she thinks that, or the consultant thinks that they need 3 basic and simple medical schemes only for them to really understand what is the purpose of their company. So how about the location of premises? So what is the description of the problem?
the problem is all companies are not in the same location. It will lead to employees go to the wrong department or be late and can't deal with customer complaints immediately.
Okay, very good. So instead of go here, it should be going.
It will lead to employees. Why should be going?
Okay, so it will lead to employees going to the wrong department or being late and can't deal with customer complaints. So it should not be, it will lead to employees go to different departments, because go here is simply to say that it is a present simple tense, not a continuous verb. Okay, so it will lead to employees going to the wrong departments. Okay, so that means you will describe them as continuously or in the process going to. Okay, the departments or the wrong departments that you are explaining here. So you should use the word going instead of go. Okay.
No, not okay.
Not okay? Okay, so do you need another explanation why?
Because I just think the word lead to, and because I always thinking lead to go, just a simple verb.
Just a simple verb.
Yes, maybe to do something, to go where.
Okay. if you will say it will lead to employees. It will lead employees to go to the wrong departments. Okay, so that should be. But in here, you have used employees before they go. Okay, so you will be more emphasizing on the process of going to that department rather than this verb here. Okay, so it will be allowed if it will lead to, or it will lead to employees. It will lead to. It will lead to employees going to that should be going, not really go. Okay. So let me find a rule for that if I can.
To the wrong department. Or be late.
Okay, so let me find a rule for using going to. Okay, so it should be in.
It will lead to employees going to the wrong department.
Okay, so it will lead to employees going. It should be going, since this would be a continuous, or the sense of the verb is continuous or progressing. So once the sense of the sentence or the context of the sentence is in progressive, then what you should do is to use a progressive verb, which is ending in ing. Okay, so that should be going. Okay, or that's why going is the verb that we have used. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so is there any questions?
No.
No.
So the I say it will lead to employees going to the wrong department, or be late. Is be late is okay.
Or if we have this one be late, it should be being late.
Oh, okay. Or be late.
And can't deal, because we are expressing something that is ongoing. Okay, leading to something that will be ongoing.
Okay. To employees going to the wrong place, wrong department, or being late.
Okay, so it should be being instead of be.
Okay.
Okay, so it will lead to employees going to the wrong department or being late, and can't deal with customer complaints immediately. Okay, so is there anything else that you want to ask about that?
No.
No. Okay, so let's proceed to your answer. So all companies, it should be all companies. Okay, you're referring to a lot of companies, so that should be plural, are not in the same location. Okay, so since it is not in the same location, it will lead to employees going through the wrong departments. Okay, or being late and can't deal with customer complaints immediately, since they do not have the main, or they do not have the same location. Then it will be hard for employees to contact within themselves or within their colleagues, since they have to go there or they have to have a telephone call or any communication devices just to communicate about the company. Okay, so it will lead to customer complaints. Okay, and worse also, it will lead to customer complaints with delayed responses. Okay, since there should be a communication far from one location to another, so it is possible that the responses are also delayed, right? Okay, so do you have any questions with this part?
No.
No. Okay, now this time let us move on to our customer relations.
Customers don't read the schemes clearly. They just hear what they want to hear.
Okay, so now they have here customers don't read the schemes clearly. They just hear what they want to hear. So they just hear what they want to hear. Why? Why do you think so?
I think they want to hear the benefits in the scheme.
Okay. So they need to hear right away the benefit without the things that are unnecessary. Okay, so we think that sometimes the companies are explaining the schemes that are not necessary because, let us admit, we would want to go to the benefits right away. What are the things that we can have out of that if we will join that company, or if we will buy products from the company? Okay, so benefits should be the first thing. Okay, so thank you for answering that one. Now, how about the other problems? What are the other problems that they're facing?
Helen and admin staff, she didn't tell a couple of big customers the message. And another problem is they are going to lose flex time. The company doesn't think at employees' point.
Okay, so Helen, her admin staff didn't tell a couple of big customers. The customers the message. What does this part mean? Didn't tell a couple of big customers
because an employee, her boss tell her need to fly to another country immediately, but in the week she have to deal something with a couple of customers. So she tell her admin staff to tell the customers that they will not be in the country this week. But the admin staff didn't tell the customers, so the customers are very angry, and they maybe cancel their subscription.
Okay, so that is the message that they should hear, right? Okay, so they didn't tell a couple of big customers the message. Okay, so thank you for giving that answer. And next is, they're going to lose flexi time. So what do you mean by flexi time?
Flexi time. Maybe you can go to work from 8 to 9 and go home from 5 to 6 p.m. It's flex time?
Yes. So when we say flexi time, that should be flexible. That means it doesn't have to be, or when you say flexible, it could be bent. Okay, so it could be changing. So, for example, you want, or if your job has a flexi time, then you will not have a permanent schedule. Like you will say from Mondays to Wednesdays, my time of work would be 9 to 1 p.m. If in Thursdays to Saturdays or Fridays, Thursdays to Fridays, my time will just be from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Okay, so that means when we say flexi time, we can change. Okay, either your boss changes the time, or either you. In our case, in our job, it is considered flexi time, or our jobs as teachers here in Actions are flexi time because we are the ones who will choose our time of classes. Like we will open, it's either from 6 to 11 p.m. or 7 to 11 p.m. It depends on us. So that is flexi time. So in this case, they're going to lose their flexi time. Okay, so that is their problem, and the company doesn't think at employees' point. So when we say that one, they do not sympathize with the employees. Okay, so thank you for identifying our description of the problems in here. So this time you have here the word red tape. You mean you want to know what is the meaning of the word red tape?
Yes, and I also want to know the word sympathize. You just tell.
Okay, so when we say red tape, let us have the red tape first. When we say red tape, okay, let me just type it down. In simple terms, red tape means these are the things that are being done by people that results to a necessary, or that will have a necessary or that will be unnecessary, and will delay the results.
Delay results. Official rules and processes that see and delay.
Okay, so these are the things that would make up a red tape. So for example, rescue work is often hampered by red tape at national borders. Red tape, usually these are the things that they say that should be done. Like you should submit a permit first, or you should submit some letters so that it would be allowed. Okay, so those are the things that the officials usually do. Okay, especially in companies or in the government, so that they can delay the results. Especially red tape, you can usually hear that in terms of crimes or laws. Okay, so if there is a case, sometimes there is a red tape. They say that sometimes there is a red tape. So they say that officials or people involved will do things like pass a letter, or maybe have a report or investigate, okay, just to delay the result.
Mm-hmm.
So they will do anything just to delay the results. Okay, but it seems that it is not needed. They are unnecessary. So that is just for the purpose of delaying results. Okay, so the next one is sympathize.
Sympathize.
When you say sympathize, that means to show support for something. Or when someone is having their or telling their opinions, you will agree with them.
Sympathize. To show support for something, to agree with something.
Okay. So, is there any questions before we proceed?
No.
No questions. So this time, let us have again a task. Okay. So imagine that you are a member of Desiree Rowland Consultants. Imagine that you are one of them. Work in small groups, since we don't have a group. Make a list of all the communication problems in the company. Then rank the problems in order of the importance. What actions do you suggest to solve the communication problems? Discuss your ideas in groups, then meet as one and group and work out an action plan. Okay, so let us just work, the two of us. Let us just identify what are those communication problems that they have, and let us see what are the solutions of that. So that should be the action plan. Okay, so let us have a basis for that. Which actions should be taken immediately, in the near future? Or which actions will require a lot of investment, some investment, a very little investment? So I think there are a lot of problems. Let us just identify 3. Okay, so it will not be that hard for us because identifying everything will be, I think, time consuming and very hard, so it will not help us to move on right away. So now let us review the things, or that the problems that are being faced by this company. So by looking at the email, by having, or simply looking at the background, can you give me one example of a problem that they are facing?
You mean in the email?
In the company. You can see that one in the background, maybe, or maybe in the emails, of course, in the emails. Okay. So you can see that one.
Okay. Too many emails.
Okay, so there are too many emails. Okay, so what else? Let me think. So another problem that they have is that employees are not satisfied because of many issues. Okay, so the last one, can you tell me another problem?
All companies are not in the same location.
Okay. Companies are Okay, so this time, which action should be taken immediately?
Take immediately.
Okay, so what do you think will the company do, or what should the company do immediately to solve the problems?
Maybe number 2, employees are not satisfied.
So when employees are not satisfied, so that should be taken immediately. So that is what they will fix first. So which actions should be in the near future?
I think there are too many emails should be taken in the near future.
Okay, so too many emails should be taken in the future. Okay, why? Why do you think so?
Actually, I think we can deal with it immediately.
Immediately also. Okay.
Both of them.
Okay, so why? Why do you think so?
Because it wastes too much time to deal with the emails.
Okay.
So I think they can have some plan and to reduce the emails and let them to have more time on their job.
Okay, so more on the job, not on the emails. Okay, that's great. So which should be taken later, only when you are convenient, when you have time? Which action should be taken when you just have time?
Companies are not in the same location. Should be taken later. Maybe it needs money.
Okay, so it needs more money to be fixed, right? Yes. Okay, so that's true. It takes a lot of time to merge the companies, especially when they do not have the same location. So that would be a lot of work for them. So next, let us have this one. Which action will require? So which action will require a lot of investment or a lot of money? What do you think?
Companies are not in the same location will require a lot of investment.
Yes, okay. So maybe you will need another building for that, or maybe you will need another building, another set of employees to work with, and a lot of time. Okay. So what actions will require some investment?
I think employees are not satisfied will require some investment.
Okay, so it will require some investment when the employees are not satisfied. So which one requires very little investment or no investment at all?
Too many emails will require very little investment.
Okay, so that's great, very good. Thank you for answering this test. So I can see that you comprehended well with our case study. Now this time, let us listen to another audio 1.7. Now the instruction is, now listen to the president of the company, Susan Westbrook, talking to Chris Wright, managing director. Who do you agree with, the president or the managing director? And So I will let you answer that question, this one, after you will listen to the audio, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Recording 1.7. I've just been talking to one of the new directors, Deann Rankin. She's our new HR director. She thinks we should recruit a communication director, create a new post. She reckons we could get a top person for about 150,000 euros per annum, plus the usual benefits, stock options and the like. We could offer a total package of, say, 200,000 euros. I like the idea. I think Deann will really sort things out for us, Chris. What do you think?
I don't know. I thought we were trying to save money these days. Anyway, communication directors can be a pain in the neck. They're more trouble than they're worth. They interfere in everyone's business, and they want to change everything to justify their fat salary. They start with the logo and the notepaper, and before you know it, they're costing the company a fortune. I know a bit about Deann Rankin. I reckon she's an empire builder. She just wants someone to boss around. No, this isn't the time to be adding new management.
Okay.
Okay, so you have heard each of the ideas of the president and the managing director. So, Pardon?
Oh, no questions.
No questions. So, to whom do you agree?
The first one.
Okay.
I agree with the first person.
Okay, so I will put here the script so that you will have your reference. So, why the first person? Why is it the president?
Because actually I don't agree with the managing director, because he didn't want to solve any problem. He just think he need to save money, and he think the communication director just interfere their job and want to change anything, and will not help them anything.
Okay, so you think that it's the president because you think that the managing director just doesn't do anything relevant to solve the problem, right? So he just gives, if you can observe, he just gives negative comments about having a certain communications manager, is that? Okay, or communications director. When you will see, or when you will observe that the problem is in communication. So the president is just suggesting the thing or a solution, a possible solution that will greatly help the communication breakdowns or the communication problems that the company is facing. So for me also, I think the president is the one that I'll agree with, because she is really thinking of the good things that should be done, the good of the company. Okay, so I think she will be the one who could really help in solving the problems. Okay, so thank you for answering this one. That's great. So you have listened very carefully to them. So in the writing part, write a follow-up email from the consultants detailing their recommendations. So this time, can you just write an email, like a short message Okay, so about their recommendations. So you can address that one to the president, Susan Westbrook. Okay, and then write what are the things that should be done. Okay, or the recommendations of the consultants. Can you do that one?
Okay. The follow up from consultation the recommended.
Wala po yung nakagets na yun. Kamish? Ito nakadip sa kamaw. Ito doon tanim. Diba? Tamis lagi. Tamis lagi. Grabe, effects ano ba? Tahan. Init. Iganap sa roman. Hindi, ba't na siya mamang? Kaya niya na. Niya na. Sama na. Pangkasya. Wala pa na kasi hindi. Ako yung gila ba? My goodness, hindi nga nakatampis. Everyday nyo flower dyan, di ka yeah, pero tampis lang. Masulat pa siya.
Close down is a good place to
Lamig sa tampis lang. Siya may gusto niya mo. Ito niya. Puro yung hanay mong ipalit. Na-plain mong ipalit mong ube. Yung hanay tanan. Kami o? Kaya po. Kapila ni dagan lang mong ipalit. Barato na di. Ah, okay. Ay, dili. Siya tag-face wrong isa. 150 na ni. Hoy, di na po.
one building. Okay. Hello.
Okay, so let's see your answer. Can you read your answer for me?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so let us see. Can you read or present your answer? Hello?
In our opinion, we advise you have to communicate with employees more frequently. Let them know why do you need the reorganization and what's the benefits of the reorganization. You also need to cut down some red tapes and sympathize with your employees, thinking about what they want or need, like the flexi time and the staff lounge. Actually, staff lounge is a good place to let employees communicate with each other. If the financial status is available, we would recommend each building have at least one staff lounge.
Okay, very good. So, your answers are correct. I will just highlight the main points that you have presented in here. Let them know that you need reorganization. Okay. Cut down and some red tapes and sympathize with your employees. That's good. Okay, think about flexi time and staff lounge. Okay, so a building. Okay, very good. So they should have communication with employees more frequently. Let them know what they need. Okay, or let them know that reorganization is needed, and cut down on the red tape. Sympathize with them. They should have flexi time, staff lounge, and a building for a staff lounge. So that's great. Thank you for answering this part. Now this time we have here on the next part, the last part is the workbook. That is the test, what you have learned from our lesson. Now, since we don't have much time left, I will let you prepare for your little quizzes for the vocabulary part and all the tests here in the workbook. So you may have the time to look at it. Okay, you can look for the meanings of the words, study it, so that you can answer, or if you have time, you can answer it in advance so that we can check them in our next lesson. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I can see that we had a great discussion with our class for today, so just keep on practicing and see you in our next class. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you.